Alright everybody, welcome back to Conqueror and Commander. We've got a very special edition. This is going to be a live gameplay version. So let's see what we got here. We got Feldegriff and Shieldred and Sizen. So 2 mono black guys. That's going to be interesting. My hand is all hands in the Soul Ring. You know, I need some sort of early game, so I got to send that back. And I get 2 lands, a Darksteel Ingot, and a Solemn Simulacrum. There are 40 land in this deck, so I'm just going to play and hope that I get at least a 3rd land here. This is risky. I probably shouldn't do this, but you know, I've got Skull Clamp and Bloodghast. I just don't want to pass it up. Sizen usually likes packing Underworld Dreams type stuff. And Shieldred is typically mono black controlled. Feldegriff, you know, a lot of times it can be group hug, but sometimes it like turns into like Bant aggro every once in a while. So you got to watch out for Feldegriff. You never really know what to expect from her. Him. It. I don't know. There's my 3rd land. Ameria. Nice. So the plan right now is to... People are already trying to be political. Play Darksteel Ingot on turn 3. On turn 4, Solemn Simulacrum for another land. And then hopefully be able to start getting Bloodghast and Skull Clamp out there, and then additional draw with Harvester of Souls. Feldegriff pops Misty Rainforest for Hollowed Fountain. Shieldred is probably going to be a pain in the butt. You know, Vish Kal is kind of like a big battle cruiser of a solo guy that likes to run out there, and having Shieldred come running around is not going to be fun for me. Now, I do use F8 when I start the game. I press F8, which passes priority if I have nothing I can do, and that's the reason why I and a lot of other people like to tap out in early games, because once you tap out, you can't do anything, and you don't have to wait on anybody, and it kind of moves things along a little quicker. I have seen one person play Rishadon Cutpurse, which makes people sacrifice stuff if they don't pay 1 mana. Journeyer's Kite is a nice little bit of mana excel and help there. Don't play Rishadon Cutpurse just to screw people when they play early, when they tap out early on. It's a pain in the ass. It's not cool. Hissing Miasma. That's a card I don't really see too often. I think most of the time people are going to be willing to pay that 1 life. It's good against token decks, I guess. There we go, another land. Play Darksteel Ingot. And you know what? I'm going to run Skull Clamp out there because I expect that next turn I'll be able to clamp my Simulacrum. We'll see if it gets blown up. It's always risky to run Skull Clamp out there when you don't have a creature to clamp, because it's just, you lose value, essentially, is what ends up happening. But I'm hoping that soon I'll be able to draw a butt-ton of cards. Feldegriff pops another fetch land, Flooded Strand to get Temple Garden. Doesn't look like she's going to have much in the way of mana problems. And Shieldred's going to be able to get 7 mana pretty easily with Journeyer's Kite. Tropical Island from Feldegriff. Charcoal Diamond is not something you typically see in mono black decks, but you know, it happens. Yeah, so he's already going to try and ramp. He's going to want to cast Shieldred as quickly as possible, I think. So Shieldred's going to be the person that I target first. There's always the possibility that Feldegriff could like tuck Shieldred. And I've only got 1 tuck spell in my deck, I think. Oblation. Liliana's Caress. Okay. So, I guess she's going to try and make everybody draw? so that they have to start discarding. It's either that or she's going to start playing discard spells, which won't be particularly fun, but you know, whatever. I'm going to Simulacrum for our planes. I expect one or both of these guys is going to be playing Herborg. Are you going to counter my Solemn Simulacrum? Mana Drain. Wow. Alright. Wants mana. Fine. Wow, that's unexpected. Most people don't really bother with that with the Simulacrum. I mean, Simulacrum is a value creature, but you know what? You do that kind of stuff if you have something fat in your hand that you want to get rid of. Let's see what Feldergrip does. I do have Strip Mine, and I could Strip Mine somebody right now, but I don't think that's worth it. Alright, Jace Memory Adept. And he uses the +1 ability, and he mills himself. So I don't think Feldergrip's going to be Group Hug, especially after mana draining me. Expedition Map. Geez, any one of these guys could end up being the #1 target. He sacrifices Expedition Map for... Let's see, what are you going to get, bud? I assume he's going to try and fix his mana a little bit. Or he could go for Academy Ruins so that he could bring Expedition Map back, but that seems inefficient. He goes for Homeward Path, which is interesting. I don't know if he's expecting people to steal stuff. As you see, I'm trying to be a little political here, and No Mercy from Shieldred. Sweet. Yeah, he just wanted the mana. He wanted to dump some stuff from his hands. Nobody's having mana problems right now. Everybody's just kind of like dumping stuff, and there's Sizen. The good thing about Sizen is he does start damaging people right away. I'm going to go ahead and auto-yield to him his stuff. I don't want to return to dust yet. And Tombstone Stairwell is a bit better in the late game. And Preacher isn't really going to help me right now. I was really hoping for another land. 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to play Bloodghast. And then I'm going to Skull Clamp him. Really what I'm doing is digging for land at this point. There's the land. I'll play a Swamp. That brings back Bloodghast. Yes, I want to bring you back. And I'm going to play Pilgrim's Eye. Oops. Tap too much land. To get another Plains. I'm not going to kill off my Pilgrim's Eye yet. I'm hoping for another fat enchantment to come into play so that I can get rid of the No Mercy here and one other enchantment with my Return to Dust. I think I might have a little bit of a... He's just going to keep drawing. Jace is at 6. Jace has a weird ultimate, you know. Everybody draws 20 cards. I expect... Well, that's really going to hurt, actually, when Liliana's Crest comes out. Ponder from Feldgriff. Ponder's kind of underplayed in Commander. Sort of like a Brainstorm. But when you see people looking for mana efficiency, they do end up playing those one blue mana, draw 3 cards. Burgeoning. Well, he's definitely going to get ahead in the mana race now. There's Homeward Path. Elixir of Immortality. I like the Elixir. I use it as a backup to Time Spiral in some of my blue decks sometimes. Especially those that draw a lot of cards. I think at this point what I really want is Requiem Angel out. I'm not really worried about the card draw. Because Sizen's going to be out there a lot. Shieldred has Terrain Generator. I want Requiem Angel out so that I can make a bunch of tokens and not have to worry about Shieldred. There's the Terrain Generator. I'm going to ramp him a little bit. I mean, I do have Bloodghast. There's Greaves. Yeah, so he's already setting up his protection for Shieldred. Alright, well... So I'm going to get rid of No Mercy, and it's really a toss-up between the Greaves and Liliana's Caress with Return to Dust. Because if he does use Jace's ultimate, and it doesn't look like he's really going to be able to... He may... I mean, who knows? Maybe he won't ultimate. I don't know. But anyways, drawing 20 cards. Oh, there's Diabolic Tutor. Means that unless I get Reliquary Tower or something like that, I'm going to have to discard all of them. God, and you know, I'll be honest, I don't like having hands that big. It's kind of messy. Underworld Dreams, there it is. Alright, well, I'm going to, hi Neil. Get rid of Underworld Dreams, I guess. Doing live video. We'll talk to you later. Alright. Now the question is really, do I want to leave the Underworld Dreams out there? I kind of do. I mean, I want him to redirect some damage to Jace, and oh, there's Oblivion Stone. See, Oblivion Stone solves so many problems, but unfortunately, it does get rid of some of my fun stuff. So, crap. So many decisions. I'm going to... Let's see, attack Jace. to bring him back down to something reasonable. I don't really feel like drawing extra cards at this point, so I'm just going to play a Plains. And I'm going to play Requiem Angel, I guess. My hope right now is that you know what, I'll go ahead and take some damage here. And draw 2 more cards. Is that Shieldred comes out like next turn or the turn after. And that way I can use my Oblivion Stone next turn. Decisions, what to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of Preacher, because I can bring him back with Sun Titan if I really want to. Oh, Jesus, discarding. Shit, I completely forgot about that. And Journeyer's Kite. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to O-Stone next turn. The problem is I got all my cool card draw stuff out. And, this is the good thing about having Vish Kal, is that he's a big life linker and he can bring back some life pretty quickly. Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm wondering if he's going to redirect the damage to Jace. Actually, I'm not even sure that works, honestly. Oh yeah, he does. He does redirect it to Jace. He kills off Jace. So at least that part of my plan kind of worked. Wow, I might be out early in this game. Urban Evolution. See, he doesn't even mind like taking some damage to do stuff. I'm just going to press F6, honestly, because I can't do jack right now. That's the cool thing about MTGO, is that you can press F6 and not worry about anything. He does get another land. And he's got Reliquary Tower. Tower's not going to help him too much after I blow everything up. It is entirely possible he could counterspell it. I don't know if he would or should, honestly. I mean, there's enough crap out there that I don't think he'd really mind everything getting blown up. Let's see what Shieldred does. If he drew a land, he could play Shieldred, and I wouldn't mind that, because then he could probably attack Sizen or something. The other thing that I've got to worry about, and I just remembered, is that Shieldred has Swamp Walk, which is super friggin' annoying. Oh, Bojuka Bog. Who's he Bojuka Bogging? Oh, he Bojuka Bogs Feldegriff. Interesting. I'm glad Bloodghast wasn't in my graveyard. So there goes all that. I guess he could have Expedition mapped in return. This may... gosh. I mean, Elixir of Immortality. He could have done that to save everything. Visera's going to come out. She's going to have Lightning Greaves put on her. She's probably going to blow something up. Or attack somebody? I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, she blows up Sizen. put Sizen on top of Vish Kal so I can see everything. Cursed Totem. Luckily, I don't have to worry about that. Unless Feldergriff counters my Oblivion Stone. But he shouldn't want to. Oh, there's Howling Mine. I mean, he sees everything that's being played out here, so... Miser's Cage. God, I'm just gonna get eaten alive here. Fortunately, after I Oblivion Stone, Sizen's going to be out of gas. I mean, he's going to be able to cast his guy again, his commander again, but that's about it. Well, I'm going to take 2 from that, and I'm going to take 2 more from Underworld, 3 more from Underworld Dreams. And, oh no, only 1 more. 2 more. Corpse Dance. Oh, I love Corpse Dance, but I don't have anything I want to Corpse Dance with yet. Honestly, I would tack Sizen, but the Hissing Miasma is actually going to prevent me from going after him. So I'm going to spread things out between... You know what? I'm just going to go after the Feldergriff player right now. God, I really want to hit... makes me unhappy. You know what? I'll just send 1 his way. I'll send 1 after St. Jim, just because. I send my fat one after Sizen. That sucks. You sourced Plowshare's my Bloodghast. Sad times. Alright, whatever. I gained 2 life. Woo! So I'm at 24. I'm not worried about my spirit dying because I don't get an extra spirit when Requiem Angel kicks the bucket. Time to O-Stone. Might as well tap everything. Oh, you know what? Yeah, might as well. Really, what I don't want is Feldergriff drawing additional cards right now, even if... Oh, and Sizen too, even if it'll hurt them. What's Feldergriff gonna do? Oh. He just uses his elixir. I don't care what order all my crap goes into the graveyard. I'm going to be very surprised if I pull this off. This game off. But my guess is Sheoldred's going to come out real soon here. If I Sun Titan, what can I get back? Oh, Idyllic Tutor from Feldergriff. I can get back Oblivion Stone if I want. Journeyer's Kite, Pilgrim's Eye, Skull Clamp. I say, Gosh, ESPN is still showing highlights from... Oh, they're showing the women's highlights. from the Women's National Championship. Well, he goes for a Sylvan Library. That's fine. Whatever. If another enchantment comes out, I'm going to blow it up probably. Ghostly Prison. Now, there's a couple different ways I can try and go here. I can try and sit back and not do nothing and hope that everybody leaves me alone, because I am the guy with the lowest life. Oh, Gauntlet of Power. Awesome. Naming black. That does give Sizen first crack at it. Illusionist Bracers. That's interesting. Gauntlet of Power is going to give me one turn to really abuse it. The top creature of my graveyard is Requiem Angel. Oh, and he's beseeching the Queen. Well, there we go. You know what? I'm going to play Vish Kal. And I think I'm going to run a Maria Angel out there as well. Hopefully I draw a land so that I can pump out a creature, a little bird, because I expect that Sheoldred's going to come out next turn. The real question is whether or not to return to dust on my turn, because if I do that, I'm not going to be able to have any backup for Vish Kal. Oh, sweet, Neodrone of Night's Reach. Alright then, well, I know who my target's going to be. I definitely have to get rid of that Gauntlet. And unfortunately, like, the other two players only have 2 and 3 cards each. So what I really need to do is play Sun Titan to get my Skull Clamp back. And then... Hey, look, Forsaken Waste. Players can't gain life. God dang it. I'm going to let somebody else deal with that. Mind Crank. So he's going to try and combo everybody out. Oh my god. These guys are killing me. So I got to get rid of Mind Crank and Gauntlet of Power. And then I'm going to try and Sun Titan to get Skull Clamp back. I really want to land right here. He can cast Sizen again. Might as well cast him. There it is. I really don't like being to the left of this guy because I have answers, but I'd love everybody else to get hit by him first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is gonna suck. I don't like being after you. Oh, my command tower. Oh, Reflecting Pool. I'm fine with that. So let's put out another swamp first. Well, okay, first we got to get rid of the stuff that's going to kill me. We're going to get rid of Mind Crank. Oh, cancel. Nope. I can't do that first without tapping a bunch of stuff here. So let's play the swamp. Tap all my swamps so that I get the mana I need. Turn to dust on Mind Crank and Gauntlet of Power. And then I have to... The good thing is, I'm going to have a lot more critters in my graveyard than everybody else, I think. He's only got one. He doesn't have any. You know what? I might be able to start playing Tombstone Stairwell and hurting people next turn. I really want to play Vish Kal right now, but Shieldred's just going to come out and I'm going to lose him. Gosh darn it. Not enough mana. So I'm going to go for Sun Titan. I'm going to grab Command Tower right now. Just because I need the extra land. Might seem kind of silly, but that's what I'm going to do. And I've got two more mana. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to play Tombstone Stairwell. Kaplow! That's going to shock and surprise everybody. To me, this game is just goofiness, and I'm going to continue playing it like it's goofy. Hopefully next turn I can bust out Vish Kal and start beating down. So he's going to dig deep. Somebody's probably going to blow up my Tombstone Stairwell and like just spoil all my fun. Exile all creatures, Final Judgment. Well, that gets rid of Sizen. So there's that at least. But he's going to come back. I do lose my Sun Titan. Sad times. Oh, man. I'm going to be really happy if my Stairwell manages to survive the entire turn and I can get Vish Kal out there. What happened to Forsaken Waste? I must not have been paying attention because something happened to it. Let's scroll back up here. Oh, because Tombstone... Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that. Tombstone Stairwell is another enchant world. And you can only have one enchant world out at a time. It's old school. Oh, there is Myojin. I'm fine with that. Myojin, put more creatures in my graveyard! Do it! So, if you play a world enchantment, it gets rid of the previous world enchantment. And yours stays. It's not like legend rules or anything like that. So, Wow, that's awesome. I'm happy with that. There we go. More creatures! Oh, hey, look. You got rid of them in Infest. There we go. Wow, the power of Tombstone Stairwell. Please don't blow it up. Okay, so Feldegriff got 2 more guys. I got a bunch more, and Sizen didn't get any. So I should have enough mana to pay the upkeep and cast Vish Kal. Ghostly Prison is going to be annoying, but you know what? I can deal with it. Right now, the worst thing that can happen to me is something like Tormod's Crypt or Relic of Progenitus to get rid of my graveyard. I'm going to pay to keep you up, dude. I draw Promise of Power. I don't need it right now. You are coming out, big boy. I'm going to keep Strip Mine untapped just in case somebody has like a Maze of Ith or something. I'm going to sack a creature to make Vish Kal big. I'm going to remove... Oh no. Those to get rid of the Myojin. I'm going to attack people. Everybody except Feldegriff because the Ghostly Prison is going to keep me from doing it. The good thing, though, is that Feldegriff's probably going to get attacked next turn by Vish Kal if he lives. I'm going to sack the guy that gets blocked because it doesn't matter. He's going to go away anyways at the end of the turn. Now people are going to be closer to me, and now I get to sack everybody to Vish, because they're all going to come back next turn. I really need him to stick around so that I can gain some life back. Right now the biggest threat to me is going to be Sholdred, because Sholdred's the only one with a hand. And if she casts Damnation or something, I'm going to be very sad. Tombstone Stairwell works very well with Vish Kal, especially if you've got a decent amount of creatures in the graveyard. It doesn't work as well against a deck that has like a lot of creatures, or plays like Animar that only plays, you know, creatures and that's it. But in this circumstance, it works great. And the best part is, like, I can kill practically anything that doesn't have pro black or pro white, because I can remove all the counters and not worry about it. Or Shroud, or Hexproof. Feldegriff dug a little bit, so I'm assuming he's going to have an answer right now, and I'm going to be sad. Soul Ring? Trinket Mage? Ferlica Progenitus? Or Torment's Crypt? Which one? Which one's going to hose me more? Let's see it. Let's see it. What is it? It's going to be... Oh, Elixir of Immortality. I'm fine with that. You go ahead and gain all the life you want. Ideally, I kill you next turn. Path to Exile. That's sad. You know what? I'm just going to take the extra land. Because I want to. Swords Plowshares would have been nicer. But he expended all his resources. He does have Sylvan Library still, but... Fun while he lasted. The problem is that I can't afford the upkeep on the stairwell and to bring Vish Kal out at the same time. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is paying the upkeep and then using Promise of Power. 9, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, dang it. I already said yield. Oh man, that really burst my bubble right there. That's the problem. When you have like fun stuff set up like that, it almost never lasts. You don't get the full turn out of it. So Shieldred's going to be the one that is going to have a better shot at doing anything right now. Increasing ambition. Is he going to go for the Graveyard Hate? Well, let's see. He can. That really depends on what's in his hand. I mean, right now casting Shieldred isn't going to help him too much. You know, it is a big swamp walker, and I'll have to deal with it then. But it's not going to be too. It's not going to help him too much. So he's going to go for something else, either card draw or Graveyard Hate, or he's going to make everybody discard. That's friggin' sweet. That screws my. He did it specifically because I have a card. Ah! Wow, that sucks. That really sucks. This is one of those times where I feel like I could be vindictive and just strip mine one of his lands, but it's useless. There's no reason to at this point. There's nothing out there. Thespian Stage, but I mean, what's it going to copy? Strip mine? Terrain Generator? Wow, that hurt. If he got Siphon Mind just to make me discard my one card, I don't know if that's super smart or just ballsy or just something that he had in his hand. I don't know, but wow, that's all I can say. Uh-oh. Sizen's bailing. And there he goes. At this point, I'm going to pay my upkeep on Tombstone Stairwell. Just because I want to get rid of Shouldered. And I know this way will hurt him a little bit. I don't really want to attack Feldegriff because all this is going to do is give him more zombies. Draw something good. Blade of the Blood Chief. Does not... See, Blade would be awesome if Vish Kal was still out there. Wool Drifter could be ticking away at me because it doesn't have... It has flying, and none of my guys have flying. So I'm going all in against Shouldered. The Feldegriff player is asking why he quit. And it's like, well, don't know. Maybe he just... Most of his deck was in his graveyard that he wanted, and... Here's what's going to happen in this game. I'm going to beat up on Shouldered. Shouldered's going to beat up on me. Feldegriff's going to come in and clean up the mess. Because Feldegriff has more life. Feldegriff has Sylvan Library, so he can dig a little bit if he wants. And Feldegriff has 3 cards in hand already. Oh, well, no, that's just from the Sylvan Library. Never mind. And unfortunately, I don't really see any good way around it right now. Because the problem is, if I play Vish Kal, I can expect that... Yeah, see, Feldegriff's digging already. He takes an extra card and goes down to 26. If I play Vish Kal, it's going to die. The Illusionist Bracer is kind of weird in the Shouldered deck. I mean, the only card I've seen that could use it is Viscera. So he might be running like Avatar of Woe as well. Oh, he returns to dust. The Bracers and the Tombstone Stairwell. The Stairwell, I don't know if I would have done it. I mean, I'm beating up on him. That's just... I mean, fine, whatever. He wants to get rid of it, he can. But like, you know, I'm doing a good job of beating down on Shouldered. I just don't see why he would have done that. Both of them go after Shouldered. That's interesting. I'm fine with that. Keep doing it. Next turn, I'm going to play Vish Kal again unless I draw something interesting. There's Cabal of Coffers. So we're going to see increase in ambition back. And there's no way for me to... Oh, Decree of Pain. Interesting. There's no way for me to strip mine his Cabal Coffers before he activated the ability. Well, he's digging for stuff, is what he's really doing. What Shouldered's doing. But I'll strip mine it after... once it gets to my turn. He still has 4 mana. 7. There's Shouldered. See, I can't even cast Vish Kal now. Dang it. And my guess is Shouldred's going to go directly after me. I have nothing to sacrifice, so you can't make me. The Guild Mage does nothing for me. I'm going to run Blade of the Bloodchief out there. How much? This is the problem with Vish Kal costing so much. He's going to cost 9 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I can put the Guild Mage out there. But that means that he's got the coffers again next turn. Ah! Oh, man. I'm gonna hope that Feldergriff comes up with an answer. I'm gonna get rid of the coffers. He's gonna bring Visera back. It's up to you, Master. The guy that I'm playing, this is Master J right here. What could he bring back from his graveyard? Visera. You can bring the Myojin back, but that's not going to be nearly as fun. Yeah, it's basically Visera. Let's see what Feldergrip has. He's going to Idyllic Tutor for another protective enchantment. And that means Children's going to come my way. At least that's what I would do if I was him. Propaganda or something. Oh, he's gonna get rid of all grave. That really screws me more than it screws Shieldred. Because I actually like my graveyard. Dang it. Oh, man. Oh, he's gonna Detention Sphere or something. Shieldred, okay. Alright. 1, 2. So Shieldred goes back to the command zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can recast it right now if he wants. Even if he doesn't cast it now, and I bring Vish Kal out, he can just cast it next turn, and I'm going to have to sacrifice Vish Kal. Pretty much have no chance of Ameria becoming active because my Journeyer's Kite was in my graveyard. Hey, look, Warhammer, awesome. Come on, top deck. Godless Shrine. You do not help me one bit. Alright, I'm just going to go all out. Six, 7, 8, 9. So there, we're going to bring out Vish Kal. And I'm going to take the damage to he's complaining because everybody beats up on the mono black player. So if I have to, the guild mage is going to be sacrificed to Shieldred. Shieldred is bad for me. What would be awesome is if he didn't cast Shieldred, but there's no way in hell he's not going to cast Shieldred. He's got to. What I really need to do is I need to draw Oblation or Swords to Plowshares or something. Oh yeah, see, I like that Feldergrip is digging deep. He's down to 18. Wall of Omens. So he's got 2 cards in hand. I'm assuming one of them is going to be some sort of answer. Mutilate! That sucks balls. Hypnotic Spectre. Wow, old school. And he's going to equip it with the Warhammer. Swords to Plowshares. Getting rid of the Spectre. I might have waited on that, but what are you going to do? Hey, look, a small... I don't... Man. Ugh. I'll play it. I mean, I thought about holding it and, like, faking that I had a card in hand or something, but... I can't play Vish Kal because he's going to play Shieldred right afterwards. It's just a waste of money. Waste of mana. So the thing that really turned this game on me, well, there are 2 things. Number 1, I took a lot of early damage, but I don't think that's going to be what's killing me. And number 2, the Black Myojin. I think that really hurt me a ton. I mean, it did and it didn't. I don't know. Actually, you know what hurt me the most was that Siphon Mind that got rid of my Promise of Power. That freaking killed me. I gotta... I mean... If he tutored for Siphon Mind just to get it out of my hand, good for him. Wow. That's just an amazing call. Because nobody else had cards in hand. So he only got 1 card from it. Baneslayer Angel. He better have another creature. Cast Feldergrift, man. Cast the Hippo. Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Anybody needs 2 creatures out there so that they can survive Shieldred. Another land from Shieldred. And there she is. Alright, he's taking a break. I'm going to... Oh, hey, Stormforge Mystic! I'll be right back, too.